WUSADA's FundMatch program can help qualifying companies receive 50% cost reimbursement on some pretty large expenses. One of the biggest eligible expenditures that FundMatch can help with is airfare. But there are some rules that companies need to follow, all spelled out, of course, in the handy FundMatch manual. The process is actually quite easy, as Annie of Annie's Almonds found out when she submitted claims for trade shows in Korea, Germany, and Spain. There are different rules for different types of air travel, so let's watch how Annie got it done. While reading her manual, Annie saw that there were pieces of information that needed to be included in each claim in order to receive reimbursement: flight itinerary and proof of payment, and in some cases a price quote or boarding pass. She also made sure to note that she needed to fly on a US or EU member carrier. That trip to Korea was pretty straightforward. She flew economy class directly there and directly home, arrived a day before the setup day of the trade show, and left the day after it ended. Because Annie flew directly to and from the trade show, no price quote was needed. She made sure that the e-ticket number was the same on her ticket and her proof of payment. They need to match in order for the claim to qualify. She then submitted the necessary documents to WUSADA. On her trip to the trade show in Germany, Annie decided to fly business class both ways on a US carrier. She knew that WUSADA only reimbursed economy fare, so she followed these important steps to make sure she was reimbursed for her travel. After booking and purchasing her business class ticket, she immediately went back to the airline's website, found a price quote for an economy seat on the exact same flight, and printed the quote. If she had forgotten and grabbed a price quote even just a day later, her claim would not have been eligible. When the time came to submit her claim, she included the printed price quote. This process would have been the same for first class, an upgraded economy, and any fare other than economy. Her trip to a trade show in Spain was a little more complicated since she decided to travel to Paris to do some business after the show. To avoid any confusion, she called WUSADA for help before booking her airfare. They explained to her that the price quote submitted needed to be based on a round trip to Spain on the same dates and airline as her purchased ticket. So Annie booked her economy flight, which took her to Spain, then to France, and a return home. She then went right back to the airline's website, found a price quote for an economy seat on the exact same flight to Spain with a flight on that airline directly home, and printed the quote. Good thing she remembered to grab the quote immediately, because if she had forgotten and grabbed a price quote even just a day later, her claim would not have been eligible. WUSADA always likes to see a company receive reimbursement for this major expense, so we encourage anyone submitting a claim for airfare to refer to their FundMatch manual. Check and double-check that they have all of the necessary materials. Keep their office personnel who help with travel and claim submissions up to date on all travel arrangements. And of course, call us with any questions. We're always here to help. To find out more about airfare reimbursement, visit wusada.org.